Good evening. In a significant move for global biodiversity, the United Nations Species Protection Conference in Brazil has concluded with a landmark agreement. Member states have voted to implement stricter protections for more than 40 migratory animal species, including iconic creatures like cheetahs, majestic hammerhead sharks, and the elusive snow owl. This decision sends a powerful signal against the accelerating crisis of species extinction. The 15th UN Conference of the Convention on the Conservation of Migratory Species of Wild Animals, known as CMS, took place in the Brazilian city of Campo Grande. The urgency of the situation was a recurring theme. Amy Fraenkel, the Executive Secretary of the CMS Agreement, highlighted the grim reality, stating, "We came to Campo Grande knowing that the populations of half of the species protected by this agreement are in decline." She emphasized the need for immediate action, adding, "We leave with stricter protection measures and more ambitious plans, but the species themselves are not waiting for our next meeting. Implementation must begin tomorrow." Under the new agreement, additional species have been added to Protection Appendices 1 and 2, bringing the total number of protected species to over 1,200. These appendices legally bind member states to either strict protection measures or enhanced international cooperation, depending on the species threat level. Billions of animals undertake incredible migrations each year, traversing continents and oceans, from vast flocks of migratory birds to long-distance traveling sea turtles and whales. Many of these species are facing severe threats to their survival. The newly or more strongly protected species now include a diverse array of animals, such as striped hyenas, giant otters, and several shark species prominently featuring the great hammerhead shark. Mona Schweitzer, a biologist from the species protection organization Pro Wildlife, lauded the outcome, calling it a strong signal for international species protection, especially in times when many migratory species are under immense pressure. She specifically highlighted the decision concerning sharks as a real breakthrough. The conference's discussions were underscored by sobering new UN data revealing the increasing peril faced by migratory animal species. Reports indicate that nearly half of the species covered by the CMS agreement are experiencing population declines, with approximately a quarter now critically endangered. The situation in marine environments is particularly critical, but freshwater fish are also severely affected. A UN report revealed that global freshwater fish stocks have plummeted by over 80% since 1970. The primary culprits behind these devastating declines include the construction of dams, pervasive water pollution, rampant overfishing, and the disruption of vital river connections. In response, the conference also resolved to implement concrete measures such as regional protection programs for the vast Amazon basin and initiatives designed to combat pervasive threats like overexploitation, irreversible habitat loss, illegal hunting, destructive bycatch and fishing operations, widespread plastic pollution, and the disruptive impact of underwater noise. The CMS agreement boasts a membership of more than 130 states, alongside the entire European Union, with significant participation from countries across Africa and Latin America. However, large and influential nations, including the United States, China, and Russia, are not signatories to this particular accord. While many nations participate, major global players such as the United States, China, and Russia are not signatories. The U.S. administration, under sitting U.S. President Donald Trump, inaugurated January 20th, 2025, continues to navigate its approach to international environmental accords alongside other global powers. The global community now looks to these agreements for meaningful change, emphasizing that the survival of our planet's diverse species depends on immediate collaborative action. What's your take on UN boosts protection for 40+ migratory species? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.